Alright, what's up everybody? So today we are comparing my 1999 Lexus RX 300 to my wife's 2019 Subaru Outback. And she doesn't have to, rub it in. I already know her car is better, so this is just a rough comparison, just to get an idea if you want to spend $5,000 or spend $35,000. So we'll just get into the specs and the size and everything. So we'll get into it. We'll go ahead and take a look inside the Lexus. So this thing's actually pretty nice. Has leather seats. Actually held up since 1999 really well. This side's a little worse, but anyways, this thing was really nice. I mean, I've kind of trashed it. Not trashed it, but not as good as care as you should. But it's got old wood paneling. It does have the heated seats. That's super nice. It's got a 6-disc changer back in the day. It's got different power modes and snow mode on the transmission. It's got this old like thermal, I forget what they call it, screen. That thing's pretty cool actually. But yeah, overall super comfortable. Steering wheel's held up. I mean, for being almost 30-year-old car, this thing's actually 1999. How old is that? 20 years old? We should probably start over on that part actually. Has plenty of cargo space in the back. There is a spare tire back here. Little under compartment. I got some recovery supplies and random rain jackets and extra oil tools and stuff. So that's a cool little thing to have. You don't have to worry about getting underneath the car to get the spare tire out. Does have the hitch, 2-inch receiver. Like we said, it was 3,500 towing capacity. Haven't pushed it too hard, but we do have motorcycles and trailers and stuff. So, but yeah, overall, this thing has plenty of space. I mean, for my wife and I to go camping in it, it's plenty comfy. We have a whole little system that we set up to go camping and stuff. But yeah, I mean, this thing's sweet. I think it's like a little under 6 feet with the seats folded down. But if you push the seats forward or you slide them all the way up, I think it's like 6'5" that you have. So plenty of space to lay out and camp for the night.
All right, so this is my 2019 Subaru Outback, and some of the specs on this car is that it gets 25 city, 32 highway, it has 175 horsepower, and it's a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine. I got this car at CarMax, and I paid about $33,000 for it. I got a loan for it. And this was my first big purchase. Before that, I had a 2013 Volkswagen Beetle. I drove that to the ground basically, and so I had to get a new car. And I'm very happy that I got this car. It's one of my all-time favorites, and I honestly can't imagine getting rid of it. So to show you the inside, we'll start at the front. So there are a lot of nice features with the Outback. You'll see I have the leather seats. This is the Touring Edition, by the way. So it comes with the leather seats and that wood paneling that you see. It also has that dashboard with the Apple CarPlay and maps and radio and stuff like that. It has heated seats, also a heated steering wheel, and yeah, the back, you'll see also that same leather that's in the front is in the back. The back also has heated seats and air in the back, and then the little cup holder in the center, and it also has phone chargers in the back too. So the other really cool thing about the Outback is that it does have an automatic trunk lift. There is a button on my key that I can press, and then you can also hit the button once underneath the symbol and it opens the trunk. But I'll show you the cool feature on the key. You just hold this down and it opens. So there's a ton of space. Obviously, we have that privacy screen that a lot of the cars and SUVs come with nowadays, which was really nice because I didn't have that in my Beetle beforehand. And the other cool thing is that you can put the rear seats down. There is a button here on the seat at the very top, pretty standard for all cars to have this, but you just push it down and it can put the seats down. But there's also a lever in the back, and it does automatically put the seats down for you, which is really nice. So if you're loading the car up with groceries, or if you're going camping and you need to get the setup done quickly, you can just use the little levers that are in the back. So that was a really awesome feature of the Outback.
It also has this really tough lining.
Oh,
Super
right.
nice.
It has that tough lining, especially in comparison to the Lexus that has more of that cloth covering. This is the rubber lining, so really it's mess free, and it's really durable. So you can kind of throw stuff in there and nothing will get damaged inside. And then also, I forgot to say too, the window tint was already done. I didn't do the window tint, but you can see that there is a nice tint on the back and on the trunk.
All right, so to go into a little more detail about the Lexus, it is a 3.0 V6 engine, and it gets around, it says around 20 miles per gallon, but for me with these big tires on it and the stuff on the roof, I get around 17 to 18 on average. And but yeah, the reason I like this one over, like, say, buying the brand new or close to new Subaru Outback is just, for me, I know I'm gonna, like, thrash it a little bit more. I don't drive this to work like 80 miles to work and 80 miles back. It's kind of just like a local runner. And another big thing about this Lexus, it has a 3,500 pound towing capacity, which I mentioned. So I mean, this obviously isn't pushing it, but the 2019 Subaru that my wife has only has, I think, 15 or 1,700 towing capacity, probably because the transmission that they run in those. But yeah, so just something to think about if you're looking to buy a new car or an old car, and you don't need to drive like crazy miles every day. Might be worth it just to get an old classic. And yeah, these are both great cars. I mean, this is my wife's like daily commuter. She drives pretty far for work, so it's nice to have the reliability of a new car. This one's kind of just our weekend camper, basically get away on backcountry and fire roads and all that good stuff. But yeah, this comparison was kind of let you show or let us show you guys what you could get for kind of a lot of money or just a little bit of money. But let us know which one you guys drive, an old high mileage car, or do you have a brand new car, and which one do you prefer? So thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.